Anything is possible. It started with a dream.
Hello and thank you for joining our Butterflies, Bees and Insects Please vlog hop. You are joining me here in the UK from Sandra's Stampin' Craft studio. Today we are sharing inspiration for you using insects in our craft projects. We've all dealt with those pesky little insects throughout the summer and hope we can inspire you with our projects today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I've chosen to use the Stampin' Up Butterfly Brilliance stamp set and die. This bundle features a wonderful stamp set that it's all in one piece, but then coordinates with some beautiful dies. So this one piece will cut out the whole of these images all in one go, or you can choose to have the filigree images here. Today I'll be featuring on these images and I have some pre-cut for you to save time. I'm going to be sharing with you how to create this beautiful butterfly background using the dies, and then also how to fold a partial origami fold for another butterfly, incorporating two different images. I'm going to be using different colours and a different embossing folder to be able to show off more features. So we're starting with my basic black base card here and a selection of butterfly images that I've pre-die cut ahead of time. Each of these images is going to be cut exactly down the centre. And then I will place these roughly in position with the flat side against part of the card. I will put some larger images in as well. Again with the flat side against the edge of the card.
You know, it's what you're dreaming of. It's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do makes a difference in me.
I like to give a variety of texture and sizes to give some interest to my card, including along the bottom here of my card, just with pieces of my butterflies. So this is a smaller image. I'm going to place that at the top. The base of the butterfly, I could cut this one this way, horizontally, and have that there. And then actually I'm going to use the top half of that butterfly here. I'm just getting my spacing at the moment, but that would make a nice feature there with that one coming off from the side. And then a little one to pop into the corner there. So one of these halves. I think I'm fairly happy with that layout. So I'm going to start to place these down and stick those down. Now I'll remove those out of the way and I will bring over my silicone mat. So this is one of the Stampin' Up silicone mats and just a piece of cheap sponge. I think we've got all of them on there. Each one of these images I will be making sure that all the details have been removed. So any filled in holes from the dies. And I will be taking some of my Tombow adhesive. This is our Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm going to be placing a little puddle of that in the corner. And using one side of my sponge on the reverse of the die, including the antennae, just to dab some glue adhesive all over that. Now I pick this up with my tweezers, just a little bit more on the tip there. And I'll pick this up with my tweezers and place that in position. We're making like a background effect on here. It's slightly similar to the floating background. So again, there's some small images here. I'll just do those off camera. And that can go there. So again, I'll just tap some of that glue and just tap that all over the background here.
Just a card you see, it's part of you, a part of me, it's creativity. You can do most anything, so just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming
remove my sticky adhesive, and there is my base. I'm just going to press on that all over to make sure that's nice and firmly adhered to. Any small pieces that are adhering over the edge, just remove that there. Okay, and there is my base of my card. Being black, you can't really see it very well on camera, so I'm bringing that up to the camera to just show you those pieces. So next for my center panel, I have a piece of contrasting card. I'm going to use our crushed curry. It's going to be placed in the center. I've cut a further piece of our basic black cardstock and run through our Merry Melodies embossing folder to give a nice texture to that center panel. And these two will be adhered together.
Dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together, you know it's all because
As a musician, I'm making sure that the music is the right way up and the treble clefs and the bass clefs are down this left-hand side. And I'm going to apply that on some foam pads. Now I have some of our Stampin' Up black Stampin' Dimensionals. They're getting a little bit low, but we use all of the remaining pieces for our projects. So I will use all of these pieces and place some other half pieces in the center.
anything. So just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do makes a difference.
And that panel will be placed in the center here. And there is my base card ready. With the music notes on there as well. I'm now going to show you how to create this butterfly using some vellum. For this card, I'm using our new Shimmer Gold Vellum. If I bring that up to the camera, you can see how sparkly that is. This piece measures 4-inch square. So I'm going to cut this in half at the 2-inch mark. And I have 2 pieces. Next, I'm going to take my scoreboard and my ball tool, and I'm going to score this one in half using the smallest tip. And I'm going to score it, it's 2 inches, I'm going to score it at 1 inch down the center. Set that to one side. This piece is horizontal and will be scored at every 1/4 inch.
What we say, it's Stampin' Up and it's our way to love, live and share it today. What we love, what we do.
This piece, I'm going to turn over and fold the edges into the center score line. We do that on both sides. And then we turn it and repeat on the other side.
We're gonna love, live and share it.
I'm going to use my bone folder just to crease those edges along there. With that score line down the center, I'm going to turn it over and place it back on our 4-inch mark here. And I'm going to run my ball tool down to further down so I can place this point in alignment with this one. It's the easiest way to find the center mark. This one's already been scored, so I'm going to go at each of the 1/4 intervals. So 1/4 inch there, 1/4 inch there, and another 1/4 inch there. I'll turn this round and do the same again. On our 4-inch mark, place this point on that 4-inch and the tip on the 4-inch at the top. And do the same. This one is scored, so come this side and 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch. And there we are finished with our scoreboard. This piece here will be forming with the right side upwards. We will be starting off with a fold away from us and a fold towards us, and run a concertina.
And it's our way to love, live and share
By having the right side uppermost when we started our folds, we will ensure that the glitter side is facing upright, and there is our little concertina. We will pinch the centre of that from this end. It's 5 centimetres, so at the 2.5 point, we'll just make a little crease like so. This one we will fold in half. Again, we have the glimmer side upwards, and then we will concertina each half back on itself. And there is our finished piece. Again, with the glimmer side uppermost. So placing this back on our grid paper, we can see this is approximately 10 centimetres, and the 5 centimetre point in the centre, we will make a little dent. So this is our butterfly with the longer points there and the shorter one there. Next, I will take our Simply Elegant trim from Stampin' Up also. I need a piece of this about 18 centimetres or 7 inches long. I'll add an extra little bit for tying the knot. So holding this upside down, so this is the top of our butterfly, I will leave a short length of the trim for antennae and for tying the bow. And with nipping these closely together, I'm going to wrap the cord around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we will be tying a knot in the centre. So holding this tightly, I will take my right over my left and bring through. That will bring it all together. Pull that really tightly, and holding that in one hand, I'm going to apply a small mini glue dot to the inside of that knot. Place that on there, and I will tie the other half of the knot over the top, and tying this tightly, the glue dot in the centre there will ensure that that knot does not come undone. Now I will move these to the side and shape these to the length of antennae, and I will unravel my butterfly, opening out these concertina folds.
So just do what you love, live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. It's what you're dreaming of. What we love.
To form that beautiful butterfly. Now this gold trim, you can leave these as antennae and trim the tops of those foil like so. And now we're ready to place this on our card. So bring back my card here, and this will be placed at an angle like so. I'm going to place another glue dot on my card where I want that to sit, so that I can place those antennae when I want them. So taking another glue dot, I'm going to place that just there. That's ready for our antennae. However, I need to put the adhesive on the underside of the butterfly, again using our Tombow multi-purpose adhesive, and turning this over to put glue on the reverse. As this is sticky, I won't place it down. I'm just going to add that adhesive on here. Adding more adhesive if you need. So the adhesive is only on the back of those folds. And these will be placed where we want that glue dot. At an angle. I'll turn this round and use my tweezers to place my antennae in position, and then pressing on here to make sure that that has adhered fully. For my sentiment today, I've used the Thank You from the Sweet Strawberry photopolymer stamp set. Beautiful set with some lovely flowers, and this has a coordinating punch. There's my thank you. I've stamped this in basic grey, and I've already placed the foam adhesive pads on the reverse. And there is my finished card. Using the die cut butterflies in the background and the origami butterfly in the gold shimmer vellum. I hope you've enjoyed my project today. At the top of the description box, you will find the link to the next person in our lineup. Please take time to watch all hop videos, as we love to receive your comments. If this is your first visit to our channels or are not already a subscriber, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, and also ring the little bell so you don't miss any of our videos as we release them. You can also use the hashtag #ButterfliesHop to find all the videos in this hop. There may be some prizes being offered on our channels, so be sure to pay attention for details and check out the description box for full details. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye for now.